Alright, let's do another Ironclad run. We're looking for Rupture stuff. Maybe we just lost that one because we didn't find the Rupture. Critical part. Alright, we get a card remove, random common relic, remove 2 cards, or do a boss relic swap. Not a big fan of boss relic swaps on Ironclad. You can do them. It's definitely possible. 3 fights, 2 question marks on the left, fires around the elite. 3 elites in the act, another bonus fire before the last elite. Seems like a great path. Other paths are less good. So we're going to go left. Okay. Remove 2 cards. I think it's probably random common relic here. Removing strikes is not really super good. Before the first elite. We'd probably do like 1 strike, 1 defend or something. Try and keep the ratio. The Rupture change is... this is the old Rupture. So yeah, instead of it becoming 0 cost, it stays 1 cost, and you just gain 2 strength instead. Alright, let's take a common relic, see what it is. Tiny Chest. Tiny Chest is actually pretty good early. We're actually going to proc it this act too. So Tiny Chest might actually be like a 3 relic Tiny Chest here. I don't know if I've ever gotten Tiny Chest from the Owl, but it seems really good from the Owl. I mean, it's relic neutral by the end of Act 1. It's like definitely going to be relic positive. Let's go ahead and try and preserve some health here. Hits us for 4, so we're capped at 2 healing on the fight. If we perfect it from here out. And indeed we do. Floor 1 rewards are Wild Strike, Twin Strike, and Pommel Strike, so it looks like a Perfected Strike run. Just take all of these and get a Perfected Strike in the next one. Hold on, I'm gonna go see what Coconut's talking about. Did you poop? Trying to get a reward for pooping as a dog do good? Is that what's happening? Who is on Team Wild Strike? Wild Strike, Fire Breathing Evolve. That's a mood. Yeah, I do really like Wild Strike. Evolve is already super good, and Wild Strike just does a truckload of damage. Upgraded Wild Strike does 17. Twin Strike does some damage too. Upgraded Twin Strike does 14. Doesn't take too much strength for Twin Strike to outscale Wild Strike. Pommel Strike is also here. Pommel Strike is best if you have like a Sundial or some other reason to want to draw a bunch of cards. Definitely not crazy to pick Pommel Strike here. Yeah, these are like all top quartile floor 1 picks. Probably like top 10th. Although there's not too many Ironclad cards, so to have 3 cards in the top 10th maybe is not possible. They're all commons, so they're all like... If you're going to pick 3 damage commons for Ironclad on floor 1, I think these might be them. Maybe you'd pick Iron Wave over like Twin Strike. Yeah, Evolve is really powerful. Evolve makes some of the hardest fights in the game much easier. The Heart Fight and the Spire Elites, Time Lord. Even Donudeka dazes. Chosen. Slime boss, Hexaghost. That's true. Rupture does say Twin Strike is the pick. I also just like picking a floor 1 Wild Strike. It's neat because you can like now you can pick a True Grit and like an Evolve and stuff, but like it also just like kind of messes up your hand, right? Like 12 damage is only 2 more than Wild Strike. There is actually a pretty important difference between Wild Strike and Twin Strike, which is the Wing Statue event. We won't get the gold option if we pick Twin Strike, but we probably want the card remove option anyway, so... Alright, let's pick Twin Strike. See if we can get a Rupture going. Time to play the Scrapooze game. Alright. Damn it. Damn it, Unceasing Tab. Speaking of Wing Statue. Okay. Why don't use the add-on for us noobs? I'm not sure what add-on you're referring to. Alright, taking 4, capping our healing in this fight at 2. I'll go Twin Strike to split him. Actually... No, I'm not. I hate the deck seeing one. It's such garbage UI. I can't believe that somebody like actually made that. It looks so bad. So yeah, I'm not using that one because I would have to gouge my own eyes out. The other one I couldn't get to work. I would love it if you while you're watching on Twitch could mouse over these to see them. That would be really nice. Okay. There's Hemokinesis. Hemokinesis is really good now. Bloodletting also got a buff. Well, it's got to be Hemo, right? If we're going for Rupture. Thanks for the follow, Mina Koala. Yeah, Hemo's amazing, right? Bam, picked. Okay. Alright. You can't deal 2 damage to me. I deal 2 damage to me. Almost there. Why not Bloodletting? Bloodletting is not an attack, is the primary reason. Bloodletting is fine there. I think Bloodletting is probably a better card than Hemokinesis long term. But Hemokinesis is an attack, so like against Lagavulin, I'd much rather have a Hemokinesis than a Bloodletting. Shockwave is in this card pick, so I should probably click on it. Every Ironclad deck needs the Shockwave. Havoc is terrible. Body Slam is... I don't see anything here that says pick Body Slam, so we're going to pick Shockwave. Okay. First campsite, probably smithing Hemokinesis, because it gets 5 extra damage. What is old Hemokinesis? I cheated by looking at the screen. So they used to lose less health, but now it always loses 2. Huh, and now it does even more damage. Yeah, let's go. Alright, Gremlin Knob. This hand is terrible. I think I want to just brew the whole thing. I really want, like, Bash Hemo this turn. Rod plus Rupture does not proc. Sorry. If you have Rupture, then Combust doesn't proc Rupture, which is what I thought you were asking. But now that I reread your question, I realize you are not. Alright, well there's my Bash Hemo. Whabam! Take 30. Do you have a favorite character? Not really. I have things that I like about all of them. 14 plus 18 is over 30. So that seems pretty lethal. Lizard Tail. Ooh, thanks for all the gifted subs, Savage Nymph. Looks like you gifted 3 of them. And thanks for loafing around, Savage Nymph. Welcome to the welcome to ... loafing around for Beer River Kiroi Tushabi Tenshini and Someone 25. Enjoy your new emotes. Right. Power through seems good. I guess we're just like picking the cards that are good in this run. Is the theme so far? We're just like Twin Strike, Hemokinesis, Shockwave, Power through. I mean, sure, right? I'll take the good cards. Upgrade Shockwave is nice, but fights aren't really lasting that long right now. So maybe it's like upgraded Twin Strike. Yeah, picking cards for pure qualities, it doesn't really steer you wrong. You end up with a pretty good deck, even if it's like not good at doing anything specific. It's just good. I think I like upgrade Twin Strike. Let's get that damage. Incense Burner, holy crap. Look at these rare relics, keeping me alive. I'll go ahead and start him out with Shockwave. I think we're waiting for Hemo to wake him up. So no Twin Strike wake up. Maybe we do Twin Strike wake up. We're on a clock now, because Shockwave is running out. So if we wake him up this turn, then he's weak the next 2 turns, which saves us 10 health. Alright. Power through blocks out completely. And Bash is slightly less damage than Double Strike. But it extends vulnerable. Let's see, how much less damage is it? 18 versus 12, so it's 6 less damage. I think that probably doesn't make the difference. It looks like we're ahead of the curve here, so I think I'm going to try and save some health. Maybe I was wrong, thinking we were ahead. Maybe I should have taken that extra damage. We have to bash this turn, or we run out of vulnerable. We do have Incense Burner coming up next turn, so maybe we just double defend. Yeah, Hemokinesis is no joke. Actually, if we double defend this turn, we're still guaranteed lethal before he debuffs us again. Because we're going to draw all these cards, and just like Hemo, Twin Strike kills him. So I think we're just interested in saving health. Our Incense Burner actually protects us from the Hemokinesis backlash here. So just lose 1. Dead Branch, holy crap. New plan. This says Ethereal, which procs Dead Branch. I mean, yeah, right? Okay. Double defend. Alright, so the plan for the deck now is to let Dead Branch win. Maybe we should have gotten a better Incense Burner set up there. Next fight is probably an elite. We probably want Incense Burner on 4 for Act 1 elites. I guess 3 is actually okay. 3 is better for Gremlin Knob. 4 is better for Sentries. Hard to say. This says Exhaust. That says Exhaust. I'm seeing some synergy here. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work. We can card remove, or we could heal for 18. If we heal for 18, we get to upgrade at the campsite. Upgrading upgrades feel no pain, almost certainly. Also costs less money. However, card removes are a scarce resource, and we should probably take them while we have access to them. We might even just card remove and upgrade, because we do have a blood pot here, so we're not really in danger in this hallway fight. We're in a little bit of danger, though. 24 is kind of a scary number. Also, like, any risk is probably incorrect, right? Because we're in an Ironclad deck with Dead Branch, so we, like, probably find a way to win if we just find a way to survive. So, like, maybe we should just do, like, the safest possible thing. We also have Lizard Tail, though, so, like, even if we, like, really mess up, we're okay here. Thanks for the follow, Aposhi. Welcome to the Vegetable Batch. I know, right? Yeah, you should pretend you don't have Tail. Tail is not, at least in a deck that's, like, so far ahead in Act 1, we should definitely be trying to save the Tail for Act 4. But, like, since we're ahead, we need to invest resources in getting further ahead, right? And I think that's removing a card. I think I'm going to do, like, remove a card, rest. I think that's the responsible thing to do. Exactly, yeah, it's like we're ahead of Act 4, but we're not really actually that far ahead of Act 1. Like, our Act 1 solution is, like, Bash Hemo, which is great, right? Definitely love Bash Hemo. Hitting for 38, yes please. But, like, yeah, it doesn't really work as well in Act 2. Alright. Sentries. Well, they give Dazes, and Dazes exhaust, and that's good for me. Thanks for the subscription, Oldie Moldy. Thanks for loafing around. Appreciate it. Oldie Moldy. I have to say, Oldie Moldy has got to have one of the greatest names of all time. I noticed when you followed yesterday, I was like, Oldie Moldy. Hell yeah. Alright, let's just go ahead and try and blow up this guy. Okay. Well, I guess it's like Feel No Pain, Defend, Hemo. Oh wait, Hemo Strike actually blocks for more than Defend, because it kills this guy. So it's like Feel No Pain, Hemo Strike. Feel No Pain is definitely happening, because we exhaust Dazes to block. And then Hemo Strike is better than Defend, so we'll do that. Okay. Welcome to the bread basket. The distinction between the bread basket and the vegetable patch, I guess that I get to have both, right? That's the joy of being a vegetable bread. The bread box. Bread boxes are a thing. That's true. Let's Shockwave to generate a Dead Branch card. It's a True Grit. I guess they're both vulnerable, so I'll just Whirlwind now. The oven is actually the name of the Discord room. Maybe it should be like the bread box is a little bit less threatening. Alright, Dead Branch, take it away. What are we doing? Alright, the Dazes block out, so I guess we're playing like Blood for Blood Havoc. It's play Havoc first, see what Dead Branch is doing. Couldn't one consider grain a vegetable? So every bread is a vegetable red. I don't think you can do that. No. I mean, it's not like science is going to reach into your mind and disallow forbidden thoughts, but I don't think that's I don't think that's gonna fly. I guess we just Whirlwind for 15. It does 9 plus 15, so it's like 24 effective damage. We could Twin Strike and then Whirlwind. I guess that still kills him, so that does like 9 plus 10 plus 14, which is more. Okay. Actually, wait. What about, like, double tap Whirlwind? Double tap Whirlwind does 20 plus 9, which is 29. 14 plus 9 plus 10 is more. Okay. Bacon with vodka is okay. What are people talking about in chat? What is happening now? True Grit blocks out. I guess I'll strike first. Sure, I'll play Inflame. Why not? And we got through it. Okay, great. We set up Instance Burner on 5 because I wasn't paying attention. And I'm bad at video games. Immolate is really good against Act 2. Wait, how did this happen? Oh, this was an Elite. Yeah. Okay. So this is very unlikely to have happened. This feed had a 9% chance of being a rare. But we got 2. Feed does say exhaust. That's a good point. I think we're going to have some pretty limited control of when the fight ends because we're doing Dead Branch stuff. So we're just kind of like exhausting stuff and we're like surprised when people die. We could pick feed just because it says exhaust though. We could just like play it for 10 damage and like not try to get that many health procs. But Immolate seems like it does a lot of damage. Good morning, Sherwins. I don't think that anyone could correctly criticize either a feed or an Immolate pick. Which is like, this is the kind of decision that I have the most trouble with, right? It's like, I just sort of walk myself into a corner where it's like, there's an embarrassment of riches here, and I choose one, and then later I'm like, I should have chosen the other one. It was important to pick the correct one. And I don't really know what the correct one is. Alright, we have a Dead Branch, we have a Feel No Pain. We should pick just the card that says Exhaust, because it says Exhaust. Feed and Immolate are both great. But honestly, like, Feed is often better, and it says Exhaust this time, so we're going to take Feed. We could drink the Blood Pot now to take a Distilled Chaos. Or we could try and save a Blood Pot, but that seems like incredibly greedy. Let's just drink it now. Okay. We're pretty near max HP, so I think we're upgrading something. Probably Feel No Pain. Feed has an amazing upgrade. Getting 4 max HP per thing is just like a huge upgrade. Immolate is more immediately useful. That is true. You know what? Yeah, maybe Immolate was the right pick there, because, like, this deck is not going to have a problem with Act 4. Act 4 is going to be, like, we're going to have Corruption, we're going to be just, like, shockwaving things, and playing, like, Second Wind and Fiend Fire and stuff. Like, we'll be fine by then. But Immolate is more useful in Act 2, so maybe we needed that to get through to Act 4. I mean, kind of the point of me just naming all those cards that Dead Branch is good with is we don't need Corruption, right? Like, Corruption is good, but, like, there's lots of ways to make Dead Branch work, particularly in Ironclad. Alright, let's go Feel No Pain. It seems like the safest option. Hey, Rainhorse. That is a really cool icon you got next to your name. How do I get that? I want to be a GlitchCon 2020 person. Oh, I probably have to... Wait, do I have to go to it? That's confusing. People don't go to things this year. Ooh, Sherwin's redeemed a playtest reward. Sherwin's is now in the list twice. I'll just copy your name from high up in the list to low in the list. You're actually pretty close to getting it the first time, but now you're in there twice. Let's see what Dead Branch wants to do. It wants to exhume the feed back out. It's like, no, you're gonna need that feed. Okay, Dead Branch, maybe later. Alright. Feeling the pain, double strike seems like the line. Let these both exhaust, get some cards. What is the playtest? So, Beer Rover, in case you are unaware, I am a game developer, and I'm making a roguelike called Rogue Executive, where you battle your way through some sort of capitalist topology, and you've got sort of like wacky superhero scale luchador characters, and it's going to be fun. And then playtest is where you help me develop the game by playtesting the game with me and letting me see what the problems are. Alright, so let's start with Shockwave, see what Dead Branch wants to do. And I guess we can play Offering too. Sure. He wants to generate a demon form. Interesting idea, Dead Branch. I don't think we're going to do that, because we're taking 20 this turn. And we have power through. But I like your style. We definitely want to play Reckless Charge, because it generates a Daze. Daze generates other cards. We can split him. It's a pretty good split, too. Hemo, Twin Strike, Anger. Okay. Is there any teaser on the game? Are you asking about, like, if there's a video? There's no video. I mean, we're on the internet right now, and I just teased the game, so that's the teaser as it exists so far. Let's go ahead and play Distilled Chaos. It probably exhausts Dazes or Slimes. I guess it actually doesn't exhaust Dazes. It would just try and play them and fail. But it would exhaust Slimes. Actually, wait. Maybe we want... Maybe we should just play a Slime out of hand. Blocks for 4. I kind of want to set up for a feed next turn. That's never going to happen. There's a Rupture. Alright, I'm just going to do this. And then hopefully we can get feed on him next turn. Bludgeon? I mean, that's cool. Wait, if we have... So this hits for 8, this hits for 12. That's 20... Oh wait, 8 plus 12 is... Yeah, 20. I mean, Bludgeon, like, wins the fight. So we should probably just do it, right? Instead of messing around. Alright. Fine. I guess I'll just block with these slimes. Exhume again. But now feed isn't in there? Yeah, now feed isn't in there. So we can't exhume the feed anymore. Alright, I'll block with that, develop a Thunderclap, and... I guess I can exhume an offering. Go look for feed now. No. Let's play defend. See, now is when I get myself killed. I'm like, I could set up a feed. But I could just, like, win right now. But I want to get the feed. Alright, well, I'm not taking 18. We can split him at 4. Do we ever miss? No, we never miss. Okay, let's split him at 4. I will have my feed. Your eyes can't sync anymore. Whoa. You should be sleeping. Nature is saying sleep. Ooh, Ghostly Armor is really good. Okay, so we'll take Ghostly Armor and kill one of them. We got guaranteed feed next turn. Got him. Fiendfire seems incredible in a Dead Branch deck. I'm pretty sure our limit for Fiendfires is infinite. I think I would literally... If I had 40 Fiendfires, I would take a 41st Fiendfire. I think there's literally no limit to how many Fiendfires I would take. I guess maybe there is a limit. Maybe I shouldn't take 45 Fiendfires, because I, like, need to develop Feel No Pain. But, like, honestly, I think I would. I think I would just keep taking Fiendfires until the deck is all Fiendfires. Yeah, Poet, you gotta sub first, and then you can unsub. Okay, Fiendfire is amazing. Okay. If we're trying to do Rupture, Runic Cube is kind of good. Kinda. None of these are energy relics, worth noting. Tiny House gives us some more max HP, so we can be more chonky. If our goal is to wait until Dead Branch wins the fight, max HP gives us a little bit more time. Empty Cage lets us draw to Feel No Pain faster. Yeah, Tiny House is super bad. It's probably going to be Empty Cage here. Really, really bad options. Very much a drought here. I thought I was going to get a Tiny Chest proc in this act, but I didn't. How did I end up not getting one? I guess I just was never going to get one. I mean, they're pretty bad options. Empty Cage is never too bad, though. Empty Cage is, like, slightly disappointing. Just gets us to our Fiendfire faster. The no energy is a big bummer, but energy is really important for Fiendfire decks. I bet we never trigger Unceasing Top in the entire run. That it triggers 0 times. Cube makes Hemo better. I mean, that's technically true, right? If we take Cube, we get bigger hands. And then with our big hands, we can Fiendfire and generate more Dead Branch cards. What do you mean by Fiendfire triggers top? No, it doesn't. Because we have Dead Branch, so Fiendfire will generate cards before we empty our hand. I'm pretty sure that's the way that works, at least, is that you don't draw any cards. How did you miss the Dead Branch? My god. Dead Branch is like the whole deck. Just kidding. Obviously, you just, like, showed up. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Empty Cage. We don't need strikes. Strikes are for killing people. We don't need to kill people. We just need to wait. Dead Branch kills people. Alright, Collector. Might want to be dodging Elites in Act 2. Act 2 Elites are scary at the best of times, and currently we're, like, not super good at them, and our strategy is, like, wait, but we're not very good at it. which is just like a terrifying place to be. Grab a couple of question marks, look for ancient writing. We've actually already removed like almost all the strikes, so we'd probably still take upgrades just to get defend pluses, but pretty trim little deck. 15 cards and a Fiendfire. Which is good, because we're looking for getting an early Fiendly Pain. We want to keep the deck small. Probably looking for rest sites and question marks, primarily. I'll take a shop if there's one on the way. There's a nice little path here where we do 3 question marks, and then do a couple extra fires. And like maybe a late elite. We can do this elite optionally. I like that. Trying to rob us. Understandable. So let's develop Feel No Pain. And then steal somebody's blood, I think is what's happening. If we play Distilled Chaos, we can hit Fiendfire, which draws us some Dead Branch cards. And blocks her a bunch. Shockwave, which is great. Feed's a little bit weak. Sorry for the... I tapped my microphone there. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we did hit the feed. Unfortunate. But we blocked out. Oh, Impervious. My goodness. Fiendfire also blocks out. Hits for 35. It's a little bit of an inconvenient number. I'm going to trust Dead Branch to give me 1 damage. Or 3 copies of Barricade, you know. Dead Branch do what it do. Sure. Why not? It did give me the 1 damage, so whatever. As requested. This is a bad incense burner setup. Is that... See, Guitar, you're saying that's a good YouTube thumbnail, but, like, why? It's not like it isn't a... Currently isn't a Barricade deck. Although I would probably take one. And it's, like... It's funny that that happened, but I can't, like, make that the title of the YouTube video. It's like, triple Barricade, what? It's, like, not what this run's about. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. Are we trying to set up Incense Burner? And if so, to what? I think the answer is yes. So we defend and strike here. We let Ghostly Armor exhaust for a card. I guess we could get an Exhume too. Yeah, if we get an Exhume, we get back our feed, and we can feed on him. We actually can miss next turn. We can draw everything except for Pommel Strike. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to miss. It's a 1 in 6, but that's not that unlikely. None of these cards exhaust either, so we can't, like, generate anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the lethal. I can't exhaust anything in hand either. Okay. True Grit says exhaust on it. This one's a plus. Jesus, that's a good card. Okay. Sure. I guess Vajra is better than Skip, right? Got Fiendfire to scale with it. Okay. It's not much, but it's something. Apparitions. Cost us a lot of current HP. They do exhaust. And we have feed, so we could get some of the HP back. I'm never a huge fan of ghost Ironclads. Just doesn't seem like he wants to be a ghost. Yeah, we need to survive while we need to survive while Dead Branch wins us the game, and like apparitions make us vulnerable to just dying randomly. Lizard Tail makes us a little bit resistant to dying randomly, though. I don't know. I could see it either way. I think I'm not going to do it just because of the huge current HP cost. Makes like slavers a lot more dangerous. No thanks. Surprise shop? That really messes up my pathing. I was going to go to this shop. Or maybe I was going to go to this shop. I guess now I don't have to. Extra field, no pains available. Panacea seems great. It's good for fighting the heart. It exhausts. Disarm, too. Just take all heart fighting stuff. This is a good shop. Even thinking ahead's not terrible here. Carter moves fine. Yeah, I think it's the Field No Pain Disarm Panacea is like, I think they're all happening, right? So that costs, Field No Pain plus Panacea is 180, plus the Disarm is 225. So we still got enough for a Carter move. Got 17 left over. Seems great. Who needs strikes? Man, that's a very early floor to get all strikes gone. We're on floor 21, no strikes left. Are we looking at defense? I think we're just happy to keep the defense. I guess we could exhume Panacea to generate more Dead Branch cards. I don't know. I know that there are musical tricks that you can play that make it sound like the tone goes up forever. Obviously, you can't play an actual higher and higher pitch. I think you like reset at some specific point. Let's play Exhume. I don't know. We might as well save the Exhume for getting feedback or something. No, let's just play it now. Corruption. See, that's the thing about Dead Branch Ironclad is you don't have to have corruption. You can just generate corruption. Alright, let's make him weak. There's the Rupture that we are not playing. Feel No Pain Fiendfire seems good. Oh wait, I guess Intimidate first? Because there's no reason not to. We could play Rage and Anger to block for one more, but why? Why is generating corruption not a good heart plan? Generating corruption is a fine plan. I mean, obviously it's not as good as just having corruption in the deck, but it's fine. Seems like corruption, shrug, disarm blocks this turn. Okay. I guess like Feel No Pain, shrug, disarm also blocks this turn. What I really want is to kill him with feed this turn. He's currently at 41. We do 16, so we need to find 25 more damage. We actually don't need to play either of these, so I'll just play start with Shrug. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's not very many skills that deal damage. Is Intimidate plus good? It says Exhaust on it. It weakens people. It generates a Dead Branch card. I don't know. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, so having thought about Intimidate, it's definitely a take. It's basically just like a second Shockwave, but it's free. And I definitely want a Shockwave, so okay. Let's go ahead and smith up that other Feel No Pain. Disarm and Feed also want the upgrade. Fiend Fire, kinda. Shockwave. Maybe it is Feed. Panacea is not terrible. Guitar, you really got in my head with the like. Coconut thinks that I'm a baby and she wants to make sure that I'm eating. Because I'm like, but I'm pretty sure that like she thinks she's the baby. I don't know. Right. Plus 10 max HP is really good. Yeah, I don't know. What's the... Am I dropping frames? I am dropping frames. What's going on? I'm not sure why I'm dropping frames. Nothing is happening. It doesn't sound like she's upstairs. Downloading illegal recipes. My mic is buzzing. Oh no. Yeah, I need to get a better microphone. All right, I think the Feel No Pain upgrade is more important than Feed. Feed is nice, but maybe next time. All right. More question marks, right? You think it's Twitch, not me. That would be quite unusual. It could happen. Looks like it's stopped. I think more question marks still. We're into Thwack Zone, right? Yeah. Oh, no, we're not. Thwack happens after this. Okay. It's a snake plant. All right. I guess Sever Soul exhausts more cards. I guess this one exhausts too, huh? Pretty happy to double tap a clothesline. Brutality procs Rupture. I don't really want to redraw the Brutality, so I think I will play it. Ideally, we're getting to full health at the end of the fight. Actually, we'd have to win... Nope, can't even do it. We would have had to have not played it and won this turn. We're not tremendously far off winning this turn. Bash Hemo is quite a bit of damage, but not quite enough. So I think we're gonna like Feel No Pain, True Grit, Panacea instead. We're only taking 1 damage, so I'll go ahead and fit in a Hemo. Okay. Shockwave Twin Strike is lethal. We're okay with Incense Burner on 2. It's not ideal, but there's no damage here, so let's take it. Fairy in a bottle. Wow, we're very safe now. Fairy and a Lizard Tail. 69 frames per minute. Nice. I don't see any being dropped right now, but yeah, we definitely dropped quite a few in the last couple of minutes. I think I'll take another True Grit. I don't even really care if it's upgraded. If it just exhausts anything, we get a Dead Branch thing to replace it, so. Triple Cultists, yikes. Well, they are not messing around, so let's go ahead and like Bash Hemo Twin Strike somebody. I think that probably kills them. Bash does 9, Hemo does 31, I believe. So that's 40, and then this will do 24. 40 plus 24 is 60-ish, so that kills somebody. Okay. Rampage. That's not gonna work. They're hitting for 10. I'll take 2 to develop Inflame. Power through Fiendfire blocks out. Yes. Okay. Generates a bunch of nonsense. Oh, that body slam. Darn. Pummel says exhaust. I think I'm just going to play Feel No Pain Shockwave. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this guy. We generated a Feel No Pain. Okay. I guess I'll play it. Could it be Bludgeon Feed? Oh, we don't have the energy. Wait, what about Twin Strike Feed? This does 30, this does 19. Not quite enough. Battle Trance, though? Pummel does 28. 28 plus 30 is too much. Really? Wait, what about like Twin Strike Body Slam Feed? So it would do 15, so 30 plus 4 plus 19. 30 plus 19 is 49. So we're off by 2. Frames are dropping at any big on-screen animation. So like if I move more, I'll drop more frames. I'm not seeing any dropped frames. I'm not quite a big on-screen animation, though. Oh, wait. Just Bludgeon and Feed. Oh, that doesn't... We don't have enough energy for that. Darn it. I mean, my camera is a portion of the screen, right? So if I change more of that, there's more encoding to be done. I don't think Pummel Body Slam is enough damage. 28 plus 4, yeah. 28 plus 19 is 47. Plus 451, off by 4. What's Perfected Strike doing? Perfected Strike does 22. It's not enough. I guess Feed could generate a... Oh wait, Pummel could generate a card. Yeah, Pummel could generate another Pummel. So we could see it. Rampage. Rampage does 16. 16 plus 19 is enough. Sweet. Thanks, Rampage. A second fairy in a model. Okay. Dropkick was something we wanted last time. Oh, Pummel does make Slam hit harder. Great point. Maybe it was guaranteed. Perfected Strike is surprisingly good with Dead Branch decks, because you generate like a gigantic deck full of strikes. Yeah, we literally could die 3 times and still win. Also, we have like Dead Branch. Hadn't you guaranteed with Twin Strike, Pummel, and Feed? No, I did that math. I think Twin Strike, Pummel killed them was the problem. It was 30 plus 28. Yeah, that killed them. You only had 55 health. That's 58 damage. It's too much. I think we do none of these. They don't exhaust. We don't need them. Yeah, they do. Perfected Strike just counts any card in the deck. So we're going to skip them. I wish that the Dropkick was good, but it's not. Yeah, see, the double Fairy in a Bottle is way more likely to be the YouTube title than Triple Barricade, although the Triple Barricade was definitely the funniest moment so far. Eternal Feather gets us more upgrades, but we're already at like full life, so maybe this is supposed to be blue key. I want upgrades, though. I want upgrades really badly. Disarm, True Grit, Feed, Fiend Fire, Panacea even. Shockwave, it's a huge one. Yeah, we really need upgrades, so I'm going to grab the Eternal Feather. Seems like we're pretty strong, so let's go through an elite fight. And hopefully not die. Fiendfire doesn't generate any block because we haven't played a Feel No Pain yet. So I think I'm going to play Ghostly Armor first. And then Fiendfire. We could dual wield a Berserk. Play 2 Berserks. Let's try and get something better. That's better. Aha! Ooh, almost. Almost enough. Maybe it generates another Seeing Red? No. That would have been funny. 17 plus 7 is 24, a little bit short of killing Slaver. We could dual wield the Corruption so that when we redraw, we're more likely to draw the Corruption. And then play Anger to make it less likely to draw the Corruption. But I think that net increases our chance. Or we could just play Heavy Blade Anger, try to kill him next turn. I think I like playing Heavy Blade Anger. Can I get a feed? No. Let's do Power Through True Grit and see if we get anything good. Nope. So we have to Hemo him to death, wastes a bunch of damage, but I don't really want to get netted, so... Can we Berserk now? We don't take damage this turn, and we won't take damage next turn. Oh wait, Incense Burner's not next turn, just kidding. Getting extra energy is really good. We have 2 Feel No Pains and a Disarm coming up. I think I'll risk it. Okay. It wasn't worth it. I took a bunch of damage this turn. Didn't need to. Alright. Entrench would have been good with the barricade that got generated. Unfortunately, it didn't get played, so... I guess I'll feed to generate a card. Fine. Be that way, Dead Branch. I see how it is. I guess there's the barricade. I think I'd rather, I guess I'll generate the card first, see what it is. Well, it's doing 33. Oh no, the Rupture! Where did you go, Rupture? We could kill him this turn, or we could try and get a an Exhume for the feed. I don't hate proccing Incense Burner either. We should be pretty safe if we have Corruption up. I'm not going to shuffle, though. If we shuffle, we have too many, too many wounds. I guess there's too many wounds just like here. We should just kill him. 3 is okay. We could just put him to 2, though. How likely are we to completely miss damage? Every single card left is damage except for Ghostly Armor. So we'd have to draw a whole hand full of wounds, which is definitely possible. Yeah, I think whole hand of wounds is a little bit too possible. We'll kill him. The Courier. Sherwin thought I was going to go for it. Nope. I think the main reason to not go for it wasn't that we were afraid of drawing a handful of wounds, but there was no cards left that exhausted, so it was just there was no chance of getting Exhume. So the only advantage would have been setting up Incense Burner, and you want Incense Burner on like 5, but it's like for what exactly? No. Okay, we get to heal just for going to it. And then we get to upgrade probably Disarm. Collector does multi-attack. Disarm's also just like really strong. Okay. Alright, this is our tiny chest thing. Ooh, Bottle Tornado. Imagine if we had Corruption right now. We can bottle a Feel No Pain. Seems great. Yeah, I'll do another Elite. Okay. They're not attacking this turn. He could be attacking next turn. I think I'll risk it. Extra energy is really good. It didn't work out for me last time. I don't know why I'm doing it again, but I don't know. Just addicted to danger. I guess this is damage. Okay. Dead Branch, what's going on? Alright, let's go ahead and kill the wizard. I guess Warcry exhausts. And it lets us develop power through on next turn. Yeah, Incense Burner proc when the big guy's attacking. Although it's only blocking for 5 here, so not a huge advantage. Apparently we're headbutting something. I guess Second Wind, pretty good headbutt. Oh, if we play Defend, we can play Clash. Let's do that. No, feed doesn't work on these guys. They have the minion tag. I mean, we could do it, but... wouldn't do the thing. Offering shuffles. Let's put power through in the shuffle. I guess bash too. Let's put it all in the shuffle. I want to get Hemokinesis back too. Immolate seems good. Pew! Oops, I did not intend to leave him at 1. I assumed he was dying. Doesn't appear to cost us any health. Yeah, it doesn't. So we can, like, power through Headbutt Second Wind. That's fun. Actually, after Second Wind, we might be able to play Clash. Probably not, I guess, with Dead Branch, but... we don't really need Second Wind, because he's dying. Why don't we just, like, headbutt and immolate here? That seems way better. And then the other headbutt so that we can headbutt it again. Yeah, we're pretty safe this run. Sure. Maybe I should have headbutted the feed, because it looks like feed is possible here. Incense Burner's on 3. We can't really headbutt feed now. We'd have to rely on shuffling. Yeah, we'll just stick lethal. Okay. A pair. Okay. Do we want a Brutality in the deck? We've played it a couple of times from Dead Branch. Well, he has 4, right? Because he's on 1 now, and then he could die 3 times, and he would still be alive. It's like fence posts, but backwards. You need 1 fence post more than the number of fence sections you have. No, we'll skip this. Extra question mark is a proc for Tiny Chests. We're definitely fighting these guys, right? You cannot have my 200 gold. Alright, fair enough. Vulnerable or an extra 8 damage. Either one kills with Immolate. So it's only non-Immolate things that matter. Either one kills with Fiendfire. So if it's not Immolate and it's not Fiendfire... Oh, what about Feed? How do we set up Feed? Yeah, definitely Bash for Feed. Okay. So we bash on Pointy to set up Feed. Alright. So we can disarm Pointy and then Fiendfire Romeo. Does 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's going to be 32, so not lethal. But we generate a bunch of cards. Or we could, like, Feel No Pain, Fiendfire, and that blocks for more. That would block for 24. Feel No Pain, Disarm, True Grit also blocks for quite a bit. It actually blocks for the same amount. It exhausts 3 cards with 8, so it blocks for 24. Plus 5, and plus another 6, so plus 11, so it blocks for effectively 35. And that's more than they're attacking for, so I guess I don't need Fiend Fire this turn. Okay. Ooh, Battle Trance. You get like Panacea? Intimidate? Sure. We can probably do Hemo Feed. That only hits for 23. Ooh, Juggernaut with Feel No Pain. That's exciting. I guess armaments can upgrade Feed, and then it's probably enough damage. What is Feed plus? It's 14, right? Yeah. Oh, it's 12. Okay. So 12 with weak would do 9, so it only gets 1 extra damage. So it'd be 9, 24, still not enough. Immolate and armaments would proc Feed, but that's too much energy now. Drat. I guess I'll just upgrade the Feed, and then maybe we'll shuffle into it here in a second. Did you calc for the 1 strength? No, I did not. And it would have mattered too. We had lethal, you're right. 6 times 4 is 24, so we can kill Romeo and block for a bunch. That seems right. So Corruption. We can put it on top of the deck. And play it next turn. Oops, we got 2 permanent strength. I wasn't really intending that, but I guess that's fine. Crap. Alright, finally Feed. We're okay with Instance Burner on 3? I think that's fine. It's obviously not ideal. We want it on, I guess actually 3 is pretty good. 3 or 4 I think are the best. You don't want it on 2, because then it blocks the debuff turn. 1 is okay too. I think, yeah, Romeo's got the one that you get, but they all have a red mask on. Nope, don't need these. We're taking another Smith. 82 feels pretty comfortable. Panacea is a big upgrade in this fight, because the debuffs are a big part of the challenge for Collector. So we'll grab that. And keep on trekking. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bash Feed. Vulnerable this turn and next turn. Doesn't do anything this turn. Next turn... It's kind of dangerous. I like the energy, though. Aha. Alright, let's start with this. Another Berserk, ooh. This Berserk we could actually play without getting vulnerable, because it would get blocked by the artifact charge. But we kind of want to save those artifact charges for Collector's debuff, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and disarm Collector, and then block with some Fiend Fires, hopefully get some more stuff. Ooh, look at that. Rupture. We're doing it. It's a Rupture deck now. Rupture! Thunderclap almost kills him. I guess Shockwave Thunderclap would kill him, but that's too much energy. Probably need to play Power through this turn. I guess Hemokinesis gets us an extra strength, so it's probably Hemo Power through. Alright. Getting stronger and stronger. It's her debuff turn, but it's my debuff turn too. Okay. Apparently we keep the Frail. Frail doesn't really matter. Flame Barrier kills him. Torchheads don't really have a gender, huh? Does losing HP from cards prevent you from perfecting a fight? No. You get the perfect bonus unless an enemy damages you. Flame Barrier, True Grit, I think blocks out. And then we can play like Thunderclap. Okay. This turn's bad. We gotta figure out how to avoid those kind of turns. Guess I'll play Fire Breathing. Alright. Rage Thunderclap blocks a little bit. Whirlwind for 44. Anybody? We can Armaments it too. Might as well. Yeah, it does seem like we're not drawing very well. Shockwave generates another card. Demon Form gives me more strength next turn. Seems like we're getting pretty close to lethal, so I think I'm going to take the Demon Form. Yeah, Whirlwind should be lethal. Okay. I'll take it. Not the cleanest fight, didn't get a feed or anything, but... don't need a feed. Impervious says Exhaust on it. So does Offering and Limit Break, I suppose. Impervious is like the definition of a Dead Branch card. It's like, you want to survive until Dead Branch? Great. This is a turn where you survive. Offering is better for Rupture, but we don't actually have a Rupture in the deck, it turns out. Okay. Choker, Runic Dome, and Black Star are the options. You don't get choked too often with Dead Branch decks, but it definitely can happen. More so if you play Corruption. And we would like to play Corruption. But getting extra energy is awfully good. And Runic Dome seems pretty dangerous with a with an Impervious, particularly. We need to play that on the right turn. Things like Fiend Fire, too. Need to block the right target. Black Star, get us some extra relics. I think we're pretty confident about Act 3 elites, so we might be fighting like 3 of those. We are a little bit constrained on our pathing, though. We might get forced into a 1 elite path to fight the Mega Elite, because we do have to fight the Mega Elite in the next act. So it could just be like 2, 1 from the Mega and 1 from the Spire elites. I don't think we're too worried about getting choked. It's not too big of a deal. It's really just Corruption. And even with Corruption, you don't really need to play 100 cards. Like if you have Corruption, Dead Branch, you're able to just play a couple of cards to block and then do some damage. I think Choker's right. Okay. Time Lord first. Choker works well with Time Lord. Forced to go here, but that means we can go either direction. So we're choosing between this path and that one. Seems like this one's probably better. With the last run, this one would have been better, because the hallway fights have 4 HP each. See you later, guitar. I don't know exactly what we're doing after that, but we don't really have to decide that now. Question marks are also good because we have a tiny chest, so this will be a chest here. And then I would imagine we're going right, because there's so many fires and elites. Wake you up at Act 4. I can't really wake you up, but I will encourage you to wake yourself up. Okay, Offering. Seems like we're spending more health than we need to on this fight if we play Offering. But we're taking 3 damage here no matter what. I think I'm sticking to my guns. I think that's more damage than we need to take. Yeah, I think this will be the 3rd tiny chest relic right here, so that'll be really good. We're trying to set up Exploder for feed. Well, now we've already blocked out. I don't really want to play True Grit because it could hit Impervious. So I think we're just done. I don't want to play Burning Pack because I could draw feed. Come on, feed. Darn it. Okay, well we can just Fiend Fire on him and feed on one of the other 2. Hopefully feeding on both, actually. I guess we can True Grit before we, So True Grit could get us, like, Battle Trance, and that could get feed. No, okay. Sure. All right. Sure. Oh yeah, I love Tiny Chest letting you skip the key. That's my favorite. All right, there's the Exhume. Unfortunately, I haven't played Feed yet. Oh, there it is. So we like Iron Wave Feed on him, and then Exhume the Feed. Oh, it's not enough damage. Shoot. Oh my god. How embarrassing. I guess we can Carnage feed on the other guy? No, that's not right either. Oh no. Seriously? I guess we can feed Exhume feed on him. But then we have to find another Exhume. No, we're definitely eating them all. It's just going to take some time. Okay. Yeah, there's no solution, right? 21 is not as high. Yeah, we need more. If we were really greedy, we could go for 2 upgraded feeds on them. Because they can't kill us, right? They just give us dazes, which block for us. They can't... It's not possible for them to damage us over the long run. Especially if we, like, disarm this one. That just sounds like a really long and boring fight, though. We could Bloodletting to set up Carnage, but why? I guess we can just put Carnage on top. It's only doing 21, so that kind of puts us in the awkward zone again. I guess we can do this, then this, so he's in the feed zone. Okay. Alright. Hey, there it is. Hey, we even got an armaments with it. Sweet. Give me that max HP. You sweet, sweet shapes. I've passed a couple of Shrug-it-offs. Do I take a Shrug Plus? No. Why would I? If we had Corruption, maybe. Okay. Gold for Regret. We're not going to a store soon, so we definitely shouldn't do this. Regret does combo with Rupture, technically. Alright. Okay, Intimidate into Intimidate. Bold move, Dead Branch. I see what you did. Let's hit the one who's buffing. Ooh, we can develop Juggernaut. Actually, Juggernaut makes it hard to get feed off, right? This is a very difficult fight to get feed off anyway. So I'm gonna go with the double tap Sword Boom. Oh yeah, we got choked. Okay, fair enough. It's a little reminder not to put double tap in the deck. Could flex for permanent strength here. Seems like kind of a waste, but we do have a Heavy Blade in hand. I guess there's no other debuffs in this fight, other than like our own generated Berserk, so might as well. Feel No Pain actually blocks out here. And then we like bash Hemo. With feed next turn, seems like we're gonna have trouble setting it up. We can definitely kill somebody with it, but we need all of them to be dead for this to work. Maybe if we get like a generated Immolate, we can do it. Generated Corruption. It's definitely trying to do something. I guess 15 isn't enough to kill anybody. Let's see. So power through plus the 8 we've got already. Blocks for 23. They're hitting for 16 plus 9 is 25. So we'd be taking 2. I guess we can just defend with that. I guess we're just trying to redraw a feed. Or we could trigger it and try to hit a wound. I don't know. Yikes. Even better stuff. Ooh, Burning Pact on a Sentinel. Cool. And I guess we're getting Corruption down. We could headbutt something, the Burning Pact probably. And maybe we'll get feed next turn. So Heavy Blade kills him, or anything kills him really. So we just get rid of the bash. And look for feed. Alright, let's go ahead and kill him. And then second wind draws a bunch. I guess Burning Pact draws from the deck, which is more likely to have feed in it than random cards. There we go. We could look for a... what is that card called? The one that upgrades stuff? Oh crap, I got choked. Oh my god. Why did I do that? I hate it. Why did... I hate it. Darn. Well, Evolve keeps us from wounding ourselves to death. Guess we're already blocked out. Now they're all back up. Yay! Yeah, Choker definitely causes some issues. There's a Dark Embrace. That's pretty sweet. I'm not going to play Anger. That seems like a bad idea. Or Combust. Makes us lose control. I guess Combust keeps the slimes under control. Whatever. Oh wait, no, I don't want to lose 1 health. Double tap is scary with Choker. But we have to do something to block, and it blocks for 8. Does double tap Sword Boom kill them all? Am I willing to just kill them all at this point? I don't really care about feed that much, right? We've got 105 health. Feed is like next turn though, maybe. If we can just hold out for 1 more turn. Yeah, we clearly can, right? We can just headbutt something, twin strike another thing, and double tap at the end of the turn to block for 8. So if we headbutt the... Oh, none of these are good. I guess we'll just headbutt the twin strike for safety, just so that we can guaranteed kill him. Oh, Dark Embrace, oops. Okay. Alright, taking 1 to set up the feed. You hit too hard. Okay, we got the feed. We need to play Reckless Charge first. And then I'm gonna look for the upgrade thing again, but this time I'm not gonna mess it up. Alright, we've got 3 more cards. Okay, so second one generates a bunch of cards. Hopefully one of them is the upgrade thing. Nope. Okay, so now we would need 2 cards to play it, so we can't find it anymore. So I'll just feed. Alright. Ancient Pot is not as good as Fairy in a Bottle. The light coming in the window just got, like, really bright. So I'm gonna close the window. Okay. Double tap might draw your feed. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I was forgetting about the Dark Embrace at the time. But I headbutted a card back on top, so there you go. Maybe I could have done it a turn earlier. These are all bad. Okay, Transient. Gonna be real difficult to feed on Transient, not impossible. I like how when I picked feed, I was like, I don't really need to get feed every fight. And then as soon as I finished saying that, I was like, alright, how do we get feed every fight? Because I'm dumb. Alright, let's Offering. And I think Fiend Fire. Fiend Fire definitely blocks out. I guess Immolate blocks out too. If we keep Ghostly Armor in the hand at the end of the turn, we get an extra card next turn, which seems useful. Although if we want to feed on him, we need to do a lot of damage, and Fiendfire does that. It's not really actually very important that we feed on him, though. This is like an extremely difficult fight to feed on, especially if you're not like doing inner limit break stuff, which we are not. But we are... Oh wait, we've only got 1 more card. So this is the last card, whatever it is. So if it's Fiendfire, we're not using the last energy, which was kind of the dream for Fiendfire. So let's just have it be Immolate then. Okay. An Entrench. Neat. We can Impervious Entrench. That's cool. We've generated a Corruption. And we generated a Feel No Pain. Well, Feel No Pain, True Grit, I think blocks out here, so... we're pretty satisfied with that. I guess we take 1. Now if we can generate a Headbutt, we get Corruption. We block for 1,000,000 at the end of the turn. Okay. Aha, Corruption. We found it. What is your opinion on Vampire Bites? I would say, Spidey, I'd say it's normally good. But, you know, normal is very context sensitive, right? So if you still have 5 strikes, then almost always Bites is correct. It's also good if you aren't losing any current HP. So they take your max HP, but if you're at like half health, then they don't take any current HP, which is nice. So if you're at half health and you've got all 5 strikes, you almost always do it. If you have whatchamacallit, Blood Vial, you can ignore the full health requirement. If you have Molten Egg, then it's pretty much always good because you get bite pluses. There's definitely some situations where you don't want it though. Like if you're down to like 2 or 3 strikes or like even less, then you should think twice about it. If you've got a lot of current max HP, or if you've already had things like Mango or Pear happen, so you've already got a lot of the max HP you're going to get for the run, then maybe it's not a good idea. Not in a Perfected Strike deck, sure. Perfected Strike is really like more of an Act 1 card, so since Bites is an Act 2 event, I think actually even in a Perfected Strike deck, you could take Bites, because you're going to have to get rid of the Perfected Strike at some point, because it's just not going to be good later on. There's other, like, so if your deck follows the pattern of it takes a long time to set up, but then once it sets up, it like does infinite stuff, or like can block forever, then that's a good candidate for Bites, because while you're setting up, you're getting damaged by like Snake Plant and stuff, and then the Bites can help you get back to full health. There's a bunch of fights where you can always get to full health, like Darklings or Centurion Mystic, anything where they heal themselves, or like Champ, Awakened One. So like if you're for example like an insert or consume defect deck, then and you like block with Frost Orbs, then you can just pause a fight and bite yourself to full health, and that's something that you can do that's really good. Yeah, if you've just started playing the game, I would just take Bites. It's like usually correct. If you want the really simple advice, it's just like Bites are good. I think we're going to go ahead and play Berserk here, because we have the artifact charges up. And we get the extra energy. Obviously, Corruption is getting played too. And now we're off to the races a little bit. Feel No Pain is excellent. We're going to get choked this turn, that's fine. We got 136 block. Neat. Carnage blocks for a ton. We need to get the damage too. He's already vulnerable, so let's just throw in the Carnage. And let's exhaust 2 cards, try and get better damage. Only 2 cards left. So I'll have Bash be one of them, and I guess the other one be Rupture, so that we don't have to redraw it. We have 1 strength, so that limit break is not doing a ton of work. Maybe Impervious gives us something that gives us more strength, so that we can limit break. Like if the Impervious gives us a flex, Impervious flex limit break's not bad. Yeah, Perfected Strike is usually not good, so. Well, doubling your strength is pretty good. Let's go ahead and throw in the Fiend Fire. We need to get a lot of damage before we're in feed range, so let's get a lot of damage. That ain't it. Alright, well, we're not getting feed. We've only got 3 cards left. This is the last turn, so. Okay. Armaments Plus. We've been looking for Armaments a lot to upgrade the feed, but I don't think we want it in the actual deck. We just want to generate one. Flame Barrier is quite good. Doesn't say exhaust. Why did you go for Choker, by the way? Because it's really good. It's the only options that we had for energy were Choker or Runic Pyramid, and we have an Impervious, or Runic Dome, sorry. We have an Impervious, so the Impervious sort of warned me off the Runic Dome. The energy seems pretty good. Yeah, I think we're skipping these. Every card that we pick is a card that gets between us and our second Feel No Pain, so I don't need that. Letter Opener seems like an excellent Sapphire Key. This is going to do max 10 damage a turn because we have Choker, so let's take a key. Okay, I guess double Feel No Pain Intimidate is the start. We could just let Carnage exhaust. I think we're just gonna play it. Good turn for Impervious, that's for sure. Let's start with Panacea and see what we get. Dual wield. Well, we could dual wield a Hemokinesis. Probably going to play the Hemokinesis on the 5 health guy. Get rid of him. You feel like the hard part about the heart is not the heart itself, but the elite before it. Yeah, the Spire elites are no joke. They hit very hard. So let's exhaust the dual wield. See what that is. It's another Feel No Pain. Wow. If we play Feel No Pain Impervious, do we block out? We block for 11 per card and exhaust 2 cards. That's 22, plus the 25 is 47, plus the 30 from this, so 77. They're hitting for 18 plus 9 is 27, 54 plus another 24. 54 plus 24 is 78. So we would take 1 damage if we Feel No Pain Impervious. I'm willing to take 1 damage. I mean, Hemokinesis would make us take 2 damage, right? And it doesn't even develop Feel No Pain, so... Great. I love it when the math works. End up taking 1 damage after saying I'm going to take 1 damage. What is my favorite character? You're the second person to ask me that this stream. I don't have an answer. I wish I did. I like different parts about all of them. Wow, everybody's attacking for exactly 25. They're all synced up. It seems like we need to block for a lot, so let's start with Shockwave, because it exhausts. And then let True Grit exhaust a card. And then Cry. That's not enough. I guess Iron Wave blocks for the most. Pommel Strike could draw... nothing. Alright, I guess Iron Wave it is. Taking a bunch of damage here. All of a sudden, I'm not feeling so safe. Wow, we got Intangible on the turn when nobody's attacking and she's summoning. Rude. We could shrug it off into Fiendfire. It's a lot of damage. Okay. We even generated ourselves another Fiendfire. I'm not going to play the Battle Trance because I want Fiendfire in the shuffle. Watcher's the only character I didn't beat the heart with yet. Watcher is generally thought to be the easiest character, so you've got that to look forward to. Ouch! Really terrible draw. Clash and 3 wounds? Yikes. Currently, Fiendfire kills, like, a dagger. We could, like, True Grit, then Fiendfire. Still kills a dagger. That seems fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Time Eater is definitely a run-ender. Alright, let's generate a bunch of block and then Body Slam. Okay, we're done. Why not Battle Trance? I didn't, there was 2 reasons, which I thought and didn't say. Number 1, I didn't want to draw cards from my deck and then exhaust them immediately. Number 2, I didn't need extra damage on the Fiendfire. And then number 3, I didn't want to generate cards from the Fiendfire that draw cards and then not be able to draw. I may have had an artifact charge, though, when I was making that decision, so that may have been wrong-headed. Those were the things I was thinking about. Apologize for not saying them. Or apologies. Yeah, the artifact charge, it was useful, though, because now it's preventing me from being weak. Ooh, next turn looks pretty scary. I don't like that. Alright, let's have Carnage exhaust to draw an extra card. which means that we're generating wound, but that's okay. Burning Pact. Okay, well that makes it quite a bit better. Four catalysts in the specimen? That's like way more than you need. That'll do it for sure. Is it like Rage Iron Wave Hemo? Is that lethal? 30 plus 9? Nope. So we probably Hemo a dagger. You've never seen the specimen? Whoa. That's odd. Seems like you should have seen the specimen by now. Take an 8. Uh-oh. Alright, well here goes a fairy. Right? Yeah, we can't kill anybody. Might as well Demon Form it. Alright, first fairy down. Whirlwind's gonna be good next turn. Alright, is there more unlocks than just the obvious point ones? Nope, just the obvious point ones. Yeah, a lot of wounds. This fight's getting pretty scary. True Grit, Defend, Body Slam, or Whirlwind? Whirlwind actually kills her. Yeah, Whirlwind exact kills Reptimancer. I think I'm pretty happy to just leave the fight. So, goodbye. Well, that was scary. Extra disarm seems great. Yeah, you really only need like 2 copies of Catalyst, but like if you get 4, I would pick them all, right? If you're Poison Silent, I'd take 4 Catalysts for sure. All right, I think I'll take a Disarm. Well, that went really poorly. So now we need to rest. It seems like the path with the fires is also the path of the elites, so I think we're going to fight lots of elites. We do have a bunch of money, so I guess we're just saving it for Act 4, unfortunately. Doesn't seem like there's a path that gets us to a store. I mean, obviously there's this path that goes to 2 stores, but there's no fires on that path, so that seems even more dangerous. He'd be resting. Thanks, Eternal Feather. And thank you, Spitty24, for the follow. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Vegetable Batch. 4K Poison is worth doing for nothing other than screenshot. Yeah, I agree. Sounds like a fun screenshot. Let's just feel no pain Fiendfire. This is always kind of a tough fight with Choker, because you can't abuse slow procs that much. We can Bloodletting a Barricade. And then we just have to like generate an Entrench and we're off to the races. Oh, it happened. Unceasing Top triggered. I said it was never going to trigger and it triggered. I was wrong. I was like, I guess I'll play this. There's no downside. Hilarious. Unceasing Top, most useful rare relic in the game, question mark? Okay, so now we're just generating a ton of block, right? And trying to find an Entrench. Okay. Disarm is like totally useless against giant hits. Spot weakness is useful though. I mean, I guess I'll play it because it exhausts and technically does something. Never had a really good exhausting deck. I would say that exhaust is like usually the correct way to play Ironclad. I would say most Ironclad decks end up doing some sort of exhaust synergy. Doesn't usually look exactly like this, but, you know, looks something like this. Evolve keeps us safe from our own wounds. So I'll play that. I also want to play the Berserk, gives us extra energy, and we've already got the Artifact Charge. I want to play Spot Weakness to get the Strength scaling. And now we're just getting block. Block for the Block God. Yeah, Strength is good. That's true. I mean, most Ironclad decks do both, right? Like they exhaust and do Strength. Okay, this is our last card, so might as well use the Twin Strike. Get some damage in. I guess that wasn't the last card. I looked at my Incense Burner and thought it was my Velvet Choker. They both count up to 6, so it's confusing. Offering seems hard to play with Choker. But I'll do it anyway. Offering's nice. It's not as good as Seek Plus. But it's a good card. Alright, let's develop a Juggernaut. Seems like we'd get some pretty significant value out of that. And then start getting some value out of it. As last card, we'll go ahead and set up a Bash for the future. Yeah, Offering's got some problems. Not the least of them is that you can kill yourself with it. I guess I'll trigger a card just to see what we can get. Maybe a Corruption or something, who knows. Well, now we're strong. Let's go ahead and extend the weak and the vulnerable with Uppercut. Do you play with mods sometimes, or just vanilla? I usually just play vanilla. I have played with mods, but haven't found the new mods that I think are necessary to have a good experience. Havoc plays one of these. I'm kind of trying to feed on him. We're like low-key trying to feed on Giant Head. Let's start with True Grit. Darn. Okay, we gotta Exhume, so that can get us back Fiend Fire. If we Fiend Fire, do we get to feed this turn? Assuming the exhaust from Exhume does not draw feed, which is a... I guess that we can True Grit something to try and draw feed, and then we could play feed and then Exhume it. But wait, why would we do that? Okay, so let's Exhume the Fiend Fire. Okay, we did not draw it. Power through Fiend Fire is a lot of damage. But then we don't have enough energy left to play feed. There's lots of good stuff we can play with this. Even if we should get like a Shield Slam, it's still really good. Is it enough? It is enough. Hey, eating a statue. Pantograph? Hell yeah. Alright. Nope. I've already got blue key, so this is free. Self-forming clay. Well, that's good with our rupture deck. Dot dot dot. We do have a hemokinesis, so kinda. Pretty close to full health, so I think we're okay here to upgrade. I think we're probably planning on recalling here. I would like a disarm upgrade, but I would also like a fiend fire upgrade. They both seem really important. You've yet to see entrench with a barricade in my deck, or vice versa. I would say barricade is definitely the more important of the two. You can have a Barricade deck without Entrench, but you can't really have an Entrenched deck without Barricade. I guess you can. Calipers, but that doesn't really count. Calipers is a rare relic. Can't build around that. Not easily, at least. Which one of these is better in the Reptomancer fight? Because Reptomancer almost killed us last time. In fact, she did kill us. She took a fairy. So we need to be prepared for that the second time around. Calipers is a relic that functions kind of like Barricade. You get to keep all your block except for you lose 15. If you have both, notably, you don't lose 15 block. Shockwave also needs an upgrade. Alright, see ya, Tulger. I'll try not to die 3 times. Just twice. 2 times. That's enough. Disarm Plus seems good, but, like, it doesn't really help that much against Reptomancer. So I think I'm going to go with Fiendfire, try and kill her before she kills us. It is Reptomancer. At least this time it's not a Strength Reptomancer. Ooh, we can power through Second Wind. Look at that. Whole bunch of stuff. Wow, I wish I could play those. Flex gives 2 permanent strength, but it costs us a artifact charge, which matters because she does weak us. It's also the last card we're playing this turn. It's up against Iron Wave. Yeah, I think I'll take 2 permanent strength. Can I have that generated Immolate back now, please? Oh my god. I thought about playing Shockwave without playing Feel No Pain first, in case it generated an Immolate, and then it friggin' did. But I played the Feel No Pain first. Ooh, swapping into Pyramid on Silent. That's fun. Disarm blocks for 4, Trigger blocks for 7. They both exhaust 1 card, so it's cost us 3 health, but Disarm probably pays off later. Okay, Fiendfire does a ton of damage here. Pyramid is my favorite swap. Pyramid's a good one. It's a fun swap for sure. Alright, hopefully we can kill her without taking any more damage. She had to get some pretty good hits in, though. Oh, there's the Entrench. Just need the Barricade now. We have no more, whatchamacallit, artifact charges, so we don't want to take more damage. Pandora's definitely is consistently good, but I wouldn't say it's its best feature is its consistency. You can definitely get some weird Pandora's boxes. I guess I'll just second one. We're blocking out no matter what we do. Rather generate a bunch of cards and play something interesting. Bludgeon is win on the spot. Are we waiting for anything? We've already used feed. I guess we can try and get that card that gets it out of the discard. Or we can just get another bludgeon. That works too. At this point, even if we generated the card that gets it out of the discard, we wouldn't have time to play it. So we'll just bludgeon. Floor 45 Juicy Bracelet, very useful since there's literally no options for any more question marks in the whole run. We could pick a Berserk. We've played them a lot from Dead Branch. But I don't think that's a good idea. Pollutes the deck. I think we go ahead and rest here and then just recall at the last campsite. Wouldn't want to get caught with no health here. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I don't know, buddy. Sorry about that. -5 strength is pretty good for the Maw because he has a big multi-attack. Let's exhaust this card to get some block. And then I guess like go Slam or Body Slam. Could also just play Dark Embrace. We could Blessing of the Forge. This is a pretty good spot for it. Blessing of the Forge lets us play it all. Oh wait, just 2 of the cards, so it'd be Dark Embrace, Body Slam probably. And then Exhaust goes to the armor. That seems good. Power Through gives us extra cards for Feed and Fire. Seeing Red gives us extra energy for afterwards. Oh crap, we're losing our Impervious now. Oops. Oh well. Generating 100 block with a Body Slam plus in hand. Seems good. I guess it's Demon Form Body Slam, because we've only got 2 cards left. Take a big old chunk out of the Maw. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Thank you. 2 cards left, 2 energy left. It's probably just double Twin Strike, right? Okay. Battle Shred seems good. Sever Soul generates some block. Let's see, it exhausts 1, 2, 3, 4 cards for 32 block, and then we Body Slam for a bunch of damage. Okay. It's lethal, which is not great for trying to get feed. But this fight's dangerous if you sit around for too long, so let's kill him. Warcry Plus can help us filter through the deck. It says exhaust on it. I don't think there's any turn when I'm unhappy to see Warcry. Also, like, we could generate something really good like Corruption with Dead Branch, and then Warcry it back onto the top if we don't have enough energy to play it. I'm gonna have to mute myself while I eat this delicious breakfast sandwich my wife has delivered. I want to play Hemokinesis, but I don't want him to switch to Curse mode, so I'm going to Battle Transfers. Again, I want to bash, but I can't because it switched him to Curse. I'm not sure if I want Demon Form on top or not. I'm tempted to put it on top of the deck, but I think I won't. Fiendfire is a little bit risky because it could generate 0 attacks and leave him in Curse mode, but I think I'll risk it. Actually, it also gives him a bunch of armor. Maybe this is not safe. Oh wait, it's 20 times a bunch. Maybe it just kills him. 3, 6, 7. 21 times 7 is 147. Yeah, so it's 2 over lethal. I'll take it. Okay, we're down to 2 cards for this turn, but it seems like we only need 1, and that 1 is Fiendfire. Okay, so we should play either 2 or 0 more cards. If we're gonna play 2 cards, it's probably like Second Wind Body Slam seems pretty good. Guitar, you're back just in time. We're still technically in Act 3, but I always think about the 2 elites at the end of Act 3 as part of Act 4. Or the 2 bosses from Act 3. Yeah, I think I like Second Wind Body Slam a lot. I don't need any of these cards. Seeing red is not useful in the fight. Bloodletting. A little sad to see him Flame Barrier go, but it's a lot of damage for the Body Slam. It's possible we just kill him here. I think we'll just let him heal, though. He doesn't purge debuffs, so we can keep him weak for next turn. It's amazing how I still have to look stuff up on the wiki. I've played this game so much. Nope, he does remove all debuffs. Okay. So there's no point in intimidating other than just generating a Dead Branch card. I guess we do nothing this turn. We could defend to block for 1. That really has no purpose other than keeping our perfect going. Doesn't seem helpful. Alright, I think this is a big turn, so let's have Offering do some stuff. We've got an Impervious and 2 Body Slams. So maybe we like Dark Embrace Impervious, try and draw Flame Barrier, and then we'd have to Energy Pop. We've only got 3 cards left, so I think it's going to be just Energy Pot, Bash, Double Body Slam. Okay. Seems like we're in great shape here. He's not attacking, so we could put Spot Weakness on top. Warcry could also just, like, find us something to do. Actually, wait, Warcry doesn't really work, because we have Dark Embrace, so it's going to draw 2 cards and then just keep them. We might be setting up for a feed next turn. If we can get, like, Twin Strike or Bash or something. Whirlwind is not lethal. We don't have anything that exhausts, so we're just like taking 48 to the dome here. Bash Hemo is lethal, I believe. Let's Battle Trance and see if we can get feed. We did get feed. So maybe if we like Hemo Bash feed. 24 plus 12 is 36, so he would be at 16. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay. Doesn't proc his clock or mine. And we got that sweet max HP. Alright. Eating Time Lord. It's easy if you know how to do it. Let's start with Feel No Pain Fiend Fire. Let's see what we generate. Dual Wield has no Feel No Pains to be its friend. We could dual wield a Headbutt and then headbutt the dual wield so that we could get dual wield on a Feel No Pain next turn. That seems okay. What is the point of beating the Spire during Ascension runs? You mean going to Act 4? Nothing. There's no point. Yeah, as soon as you beat the Act 3 bosses, you climb to the next Ascension. Yeah, Slay the Spire counts it as a win as soon as you kill the second one. Alright, so we got an extra Feel No Pain, that's great. We've already blocked out this turn. There's no point in playing Defend. But no point in skipping it. Okay, Shockwave is nice. Usually we would let Deca live for longer, so we'll go ahead and disarm on him. He's also attacking right now, I guess. I don't really want to generate more attacks. Nope, no mods. This is raw. We are on the beta branch. This doesn't ever do anything. You mean the dazes from Deca? Yeah. Yeah, they certainly are. I need to get, like, something. That'll do. Got an Exhume. Is there anything exciting to Exhume? There's a Fiend Fire. A Disarm. We might want to use the Exhume to eat both, though. I think I like getting a double feed here. Ooh, guitars in the playtest. You've already done a playtest. You're in for your second playtest. I remember doing it. Okay. Well, you're on the list. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a while. I guess I like Cleave over Hemokinesis here. Both of them remove a armor from Donu, but Cleave also removes one from Deca. When is your next playtest? I don't know. I haven't really scheduled that far in advance. You're pretty close to the bottom of the list at this point. There's a lot of people between now and your playtest. I did schedule a couple for later this week, so we're getting through them. It takes some time. Alright, we're going to need to find a way to scale our damage a little bit, because otherwise Donu is eventually going to scale out of control. Or scale them both out of control. Maybe I should spread the disarm love around. Just in case we have trouble blocking Donu next turn, because we don't have trouble blocking this turn. Well, we can just dual wield the feed, and then we've got extra copies, I guess. So now we can just use one. And then like Headbutt or Hemokinesis or something to get through the armor. I guess we need to do damage, so I'll do Hemo. Okay. Yeah, probably after December I think would be a pretty safe estimate. Well, we don't have much block this turn, so we might as well get some weak in. And then I guess Blood for Blood does more damage than Sword Boom, but Sword Boom removes more plated armor. On average is 1 from Deca, 2 from Donu. But this does 28 damage. I like doing 28 damage. I think we're exhuming a Fiend Fire at this point. Yeah, well, it's... To be honest, if you play the game right now, there's not really very much, like, fun, daydream, nonsense. It's mostly just, like, sort of the same roguelike you played before. I guess I don't know why I'm describing it to you, because you've already played it, but... I guess I'll just Fiend Fire again. Sure. Ooh, that Body Slam. Alright, so we just Body Slam Donu now. We could have Inflamed first, but then we wouldn't have energy for this Body Slam. I guess I was planning to eat him, huh? That didn't happen. It's okay, we don't have to eat the donut. It's like, yeah, he's tasty, alright. I'll give him that. Guess I would like the Dark Embrace. Okay. I'm glad he's not attacking this turn, because we don't have any block. Dual Wield can get Headbutt. Is Deca really an Octahedron? It is not you. Deca is an Octahedron. It's definitely possible that we get outscaled here. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. I mean, it basically just, like, if he starts outscaling us, eventually we, like, find a Barricade, and then eventually we find a Body Slam. You know, we'll get through it. We have, like, exponential weird scaling behavior where we don't scale linearly or, like normal exponential. Like, if you have a limit break in the deck, we just, like, way later develop, like, infinite scaling. This turn we need to block for 36. We've already done that with the days. So we should just try and kill him. Is there anything on the discard we want? Yeah, Blood for Blood is actually pretty good at this point. So let's go get Blood for Blood. And we have 1 strength, so I guess I'll take a limit break. And we do need to be peeling off his armor. I mean, it's anything's possible, right? But it's very unlikely that we never find it. Oh, crap. Alright. Double our strength to 2. Oh, we missed our barricade. Did we just generate a feed? Oh no, it must have been in the drop house. We just drew it. There's the barricade back. We have like all attacks. We need this disarm to generate more block. Generates a barricade. Alright, do you have block? You do. Just a little bit. Not like a convenient number or anything. Maybe we had lethal there with like Hemo, Sword Boom, Feed. Too late now. I don't really want to give up any more health. I guess I will. We're probably just resting in Act 4. So I'll just Hemo to secure a kill here. I guess dual wield double Hemo? No, wait. I don't have enough energy for that. Okay. Another triple barricade fight. Barricade knows what it wants. Is there any way to get feed going here? We could like generate a headbutt. Somehow this could generate a headbutt 2 different ways. Nope, those aren't headbutt. Yeah, nothing else exhausts. We never generated a corruption this fight, so bludgeon. Okay. I forgot we had a pantograph. I wish that Donudeka fight was the first one. I got a lot of health to heal. But now not so much. Only 12 left. Actually, we heal to full because we have Eternal Feather. So I guess we're smithing. Disarm seems good. It's good against the heart. It's good against Spire Spear. Shockwave is nice too. We never did get that Shockwave upgraded. I think it's disarm. Okay. Double, triple barricade. That's a 6-tuple barricade for those keeping track at home. We have 600 gold in the courier here, so we should make something happen at this store. Secret Open I like a lot. Secret Open lets us go get Fiend Fire, and it says Exhaust on it. So it generates a card. There is Spoon. Let's see. We have to be very careful about Spoon here. Some things we want exhausted. It saves Fiend Fire from exhausting itself, saves Feed from exhausting itself, disarms, Impervious. It can save Intimidate, which we don't want. But most of the things that are getting exhausted by, like, True Grits or Fiend Fires, and those can't get saved with Spoon, because it's only cards that you play. So Spoon, I think, is actually probably pretty good here. Blue Candle only hits Sender's Bane. If we had Necronomicon, Blue Candle would be insane. We have self-forming clay and like multiple copies of Feel No Pain, so that would be like lots of different ways infinite. Although obviously the health loss would be too much. Yes, I do remember Ceratimal. I remember it painfully. There was a time when I did not know how Strange Spoon worked. That time is over now. It makes corruption cards not exhaust too, I believe. Which is slightly worse, right? Because if we get corruption, we want our defense to exhaust. But I guess it's not a disaster if they don't exhaust. Okay, so we're probably buying Duvu and Strange Spoon and Secret Weapon. And card remove. Those are like really obvious stuff. and like a potion, probably the weak pot. So like if we buy all that stuff, that's 158 plus 255 is 413. Yikes, that's a lot. Really? Yep, 413. So 413 plus this is 539, which is really close to the number of electoral votes in the United States. Off by one. 539 plus 80 is too much. So we wouldn't be able to card remove if we buy Secret Weapon, Duvoudal, and Strange Spoon. But we'd still be able to buy a weak pot, and card remove's not even that good. Just gets a defend. That's true, Courier could do something. If we're going to optimize for Courier doing things, we want to buy Strange Spoon first, because Courier getting relics is way more useful than Courier getting colorless cards. I guess the most useful colorless card is the 15 energy Dark Shackles, or the 15 strength card Dark Shackles. Also useful is Panic Button. So maybe actually we do care about colorless cards. So let's do Strange Spoon and then Secret Weapon and then Duvoudal. Red Skull? Nah, Red Skull's barely helpful. Actually, how helpful is Duvoudal? It's only 1 strength. Madness? Nah. So maybe we're skipping Duvoudal. Maybe it's like Red Skull card remove potion. Red Skull's cheap too if we want to just roll. Yeah, I do not agree with Inflame being better than Duvoudal. Inflame bricks a bunch of draws and then we die. I mean, Red Skull like could give me +3 strength, right? Like if we're at like a pretty comfortable health total, right? If we're like 57 against the heart, Red Skull's on. Not that we like want that to happen, but it's not bad. Does the top relic work with your deck? Which one? Blue Candle? Kinda. I mean, it would let us... no, not really. But they're all the top relic. They're all equally high. Oh, that top. Yeah. Unceasing top. No, it doesn't work. We did have it trigger once, which was surprising, but very unlikely to do anything. Mostly because we have Dead Branch, and so our hand is never empty, but also partially because we have Velvet Choker, so we can't like play infinite cards. Pummel says exhaust. Maybe we buy a Pummel. I don't think I'm into just like buying things that say exhaust on them, though. Alright, let's buy a Red Skull and see what we get. A strawberry. A simple fruit. We can't afford Strawberry Weak Pot card remove, so it's Strawberry against card remove here. 7 health is a pretty small percentage of 114. And we are at max health right now, so it's not like it's healing us for current health. Maybe it's Gambler's Brew instead of Weak Pot. We can still afford Gambler's Brew card remove too. We cannot afford Gambler's Brew Strawberry. Oh wait, yeah we can. What am I talking about? Madness is kind of interesting. We could like Madness on a Barricade or something. We could Madness card remove and Gambler's Brew. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's go fight some Act 4 stuff. Alright. We could Gambler's Brew right now to look for more stuff. We're currently getting hit for not much. Just, let's see, they're hitting for 33, so we're getting hit for 4. If you turn around on this turn, you actually take less damage, right? And Hemo would actually cause us to take net positive health, assuming that we need the block next turn, because 2 health is less than the 3 block we get from Clay. Oh, actually we're blocking out, because we have the 4 block from Ascender's Vein. I would hate to get in a situation where we turn around and then get killed next turn, though. But I don't think that's going to happen. Ooh, Fire Breathing would have been good turn 1. Okay. We can Fire Breathing and then Warcry to draw the burn. Obviously, Disarm is happening. Woohoo, Strange Spoon saved the Disarm. We play that again. We can Warcry to delay a burn from going off. And then get a Fiendfire. Actually, we don't want the burn on top. We want something else on top. Maybe Fire Breathing or Hemo. Yeah, let's put Hemo on top. Save it from Fiendfire. Juggernaut. We need Fiendfire to go this turn, though. So Fiendfire gets priority over Juggernaut, unfortunately. We could put Fiendfire on Spire Shield. It looks like we want to kill Shield first. Especially with the disarms in the deck. But we're not guaranteed to get a way to turn back around, which is kind of scary. We're likely to get a way to turn back around. Actually, do we need it? We're getting 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. So we're getting 27 block. Yeah, we still need to be facing him. Every damage common, except for like the weak one, or the one that does weak clothesline, turns us back around. A bunch of uncommons turn us back around. We're generating 5 cards. We have Gambler's Brew if it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Crap. Oh, Hemokinesis, thank God. Okay. Let's put Burning Pact back on top. Wow, Strange Spoon is saving every single card, which is kind of good, but kind of annoying, because we, like, need the, actually, wait, these Ghostly Armors exhaust, so if we play one of them, we block for 37, and the other 2 exhaust, so we are blocked out currently. We don't have to play Hemo. Actually, if just all 3 exhaust, we block for 12. That's 39, so we'd only take 1 damage. Taking 1 damage is kind of like taking -2 damage because of Clay. So we can just Hemo forward. It's true, they are kind of 3D. Spear is like torquing his spear a little bit. And Shield is like wiggling his head. Alright, well I think I like Hemo forward. Generates cards for next turn. Okay. Can we kill Spire Spear this turn? I'm not seeing a Fiend Fire. So what is it, like Bludgeon Feed? I don't think that works. It's not even close. I guess we'll start with this. Oh, it didn't exhaust. Okay, that's annoying. Maybe Madness hits Bludgeon, and then we can, like, Bludgeon Carnage feed. It's still not enough. But it, maybe, like, Bash Bludgeon feed is enough. It did hit Bludgeon. Is Bash Bludgeon feed enough? So this is 8. This would be 32 plus 16 is 48. 8 plus 48 is 56. He is at 69, so that leaves him at 13. It is enough, because this will do 15. Holy crap. Get eaten, Spire Shield. Chomp. Delicious. I don't know why I'd want to play this. I guess we could generate something that costs 0. Like, what's that card called? Intimidate? Or like Battle Trance? Nah, I'm pretty happy drawing these. I could get rid of a burn, but I could also get rid of Impervious. Nah. I feel like we're just kind of dunking on Spire Spear at this point. It's kind of rude. Oh, we triggered again. That's the second time in the run. Classic Secret Weapon being the last card in the deck. I see you, Secret Weapon. Think you can just sneak around. You can't even play it. I should be able to play it just to exhaust it. I have Dead Branch. This is theoretically something I would want to do. Although I guess my Velvet Choker would be full, so it doesn't actually work. But it almost works. Ooh, man, we've disarmed Spire Spear so bad that he, like, literally doesn't attack anymore. I should put up my, disarm book over him? No, wait, that doesn't really make any sense for Spire Spear. Because he's not, like, he's not a book that comes, he's not an arm that comes out of a book. We basically, like, Book of Stabbinged Spire Spear. We're going to take damage to burns just because we don't have anything that exhausts. Yeah, we should set up Incense Burner. We should also try and feed on him. I think I want to do that. We have Pantograph, so damage doesn't really matter unless we take like quite a bit more. Oh, feed is still in the deck. How did that happen? We already... Oh, it just didn't exhaust. I see. Strange Spoon. Doing weird stuff. So ideally, Incense Burner's on 4, which means we could try and kill him next turn. Seems pretty soon. I don't know if we can actually pull that off. But maybe. Oops, it didn't exhaust. I was planning on Dead Branch generating another card. I forgot that can not happen now. Not the Barricade. Oh my god, he still attacks sometimes. Oh, he buffed himself, so now he's got more than -7 strength. Alright. Secret Weapon, literally bottom card again. It was the last card to come out of the drop out both times. What a rude Secret Weapon. What is the opposite of innate? Yeah, exactly. Just searching for... So we want to instance burn around 4, and we want to kill him with feed. Those are just sort of the things we're optimizing for right now. Since burn is on 2, 2 is not like a forbidden number. We could kill him now. 3 is a forbidden number. We cannot kill him on 3 or 1. Because then we would be intangible on the turns when the heart is not attacking. Oh wait, no, is 2 a bad number? No, 2 is a bad number. Yeah, because it's 5 is bad because he's not attacking first turn. 4 and 3 are good, and then 2 is bad again. So yeah, 2 and 5 are the bad ones. So I guess I'm glad I thought about that, and I'm not going to kill him now. I was assuming there was an Iron Wave. Oh, there is. Okay. The damage doesn't really matter, right? I guess 3 is an okay number. Do we just kill him now? Does the damage matter? So he hits us for 6 times 4 plus 4 from the burns, minus 5. So 6 times 4 minus 1 net. That is 23 damage. So yeah, that's actually more than we're going to heal with Pantograph. So we should kill him now. Alright, feed doesn't matter that much. We're just getting out of the fight. We already fed on one of them. It's good enough. Oh, I guess I forgot about Burning Blood also heals us, so maybe we could have stayed in that fight. And Trench is being offered. For if we generate a Barricade? Nah. It's too slow. Weak Pot versus Gambler's Brew. We chose Gambler's Brew at the shop, but maybe that equation changes now that we are done with Spire Elites. No. I think Gambler's Brew is still better. Alright, the Heart. We got our Disarm on 1, which is great. I was hoping we'd have our Panacea on 1. That's what we really want. How much do we want to self-forming clay ourselves? Because we can just keep playing cards. We could play Disarm. I guess, actually, the only card we can play now is Bash that causes us to take damage. I don't think I'm that interested. Well, we can't draw any more cards, so I guess Bash Sword Boom. Alright. Ah, Panacea, you're too late. Darn it, Panacea. Well, Panacea has no more use in the fight, right? So we should just play, like... I want to play Shockwave, but I guess we can't play both Shockwave and Fiendfire. And Fiendfire seems important. Maybe we're waiting on Fiendfire until we can get a bigger one. No, it doesn't do anything now, because it's we already got the debuffs. He never debuffs us again. Maybe we should have Gambler's Breed the first turn. Also worth noting, we do have Art of War now. So if we want to, like, just Shockwave and Panacea this turn, we could do that. It's true. It does block no draw. It also blocks Berserk, but yeah, it missed. Well, we've blocked this turn already, and we're intangible next turn. So, like, I feel like we're doing a pretty good job here of staying alive versus the Heart. Does 12 times 4, 48 damage. Yeah, I think we need to start piling some damage in. I guess, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Panacea first. If it exhausts, it can generate Corruption, and we'd be able to play the Corruption. Okay. Didn't happen. That's fine. Seeing Red can also generate Corruption, but we wouldn't be able to play it. I guess Seeing Red can generate Seeing Dread, which generates Corruption, technically. Alright, didn't even exhaust. Alright. We can get 2 permanent strength, is that good? I think it's better than having a useless artifact charge. Okay. Dual wield for a Feel No Pain. There's the Feel No Pain. Let's go ahead and disarm first so that we get block from exhausting. There's no point in self-forming claying this turn because he's not attacking next turn. Oh, he didn't exhaust. And we don't need to save either of these. So there's no point in like generating a card. Let's generate a card. Oh, good, it exhausted. Okay. Because Strange Food can save that one, which is always really irritating. We could have True Gridded, which wouldn't let it get saved, but whatever. We got an extra Feel No Pain. Sweet. Maybe we feed on the heart. Even just leaving it as an extra attack for the next phase is nice. Dude, Secret Weapon, what is your problem? Why do you do it? Unplayable every time. He's hitting for 60. Okay. Alright, not much else to do this turn. Can I have a Corruption or something? I'm gonna need something. Can we debuff the heart so that we can land Disarm? I don't see how. Get stronger. I'll put Disarm into next turn. Maybe we can pair it with something that debuffs. Blood for Blood, definitely useful. I guess we dual wield a Blood for Blood. We've only got 3 cards left, so maybe it's just Blood for Blood, Sword Boom, Feed, instead of dual wield Double Blood. This is 24, so Sword Boom's actually more damage than Blood for Blood. Yeah, let's just do the attacks. Should have done Feed first in case it generated something cool, but Spoon saved it, so no generation there. Okay. No exhaust again. Strange Spoon, god damn it, you're killing me. He's hitting us for 90, which we currently survive. Let's see if we can get this to exhaust. Rage plus Pummel technically is negative block. Yeah, maybe this is the Gambler's Brew. Good point. Should have done it with 2 energy if we were going to do it. So I think now I don't do it. I guess I'll just Pummel. Okay. What does this do? God damn it, Spoon. Why do I keep buying Spoon with Dead Branch decks? I keep doing it, and it keeps being terrible, and I keep not learning that it's bad. Don't do it. Don't buy Spoon. Darn it. It seems like we could play Gambler's Brew this turn, but we're also like not in danger of taking any damage. So I guess I won't worry about it. Okay. We're a long way from killing him, which is pretty scary. Secret Weapon again on the bottom of the deck. I'm getting sick of it, Secret Weapon. Fiendfire draws a bunch of cards. Okay. All of them are bludgeon, apparently. Let's see what Havoc wants to do. Alright, he's below 400, so 2 damage caps kills him. Next turn is going to be the challenge. Gotta survive this. And these cards are not good. So let's go get some new ones. Alright, Intimidate, you're gonna need to save me. Spoon, don't you do it. God damn it, Spoon. Okay, so do we like real die or fake die here? I think we might die both times. But I think we're alive at the end of the turn? I guess I have to calculate it. So 6 times 15... I guess we should play one card, because there's no difference between being at 28 and 26. Oh, or 20, I guess 28 and 25. So if we go to 25, we still get hit for... So getting hit for 6 means you get hit for a bunch of numbers, and then 24, and then 30, right? So, like, there's a difference between being at 24 and above 24 and below it, but no difference until then. So I'll play Bash, because it does not put me below 24. But Twin Strike does make a difference, so we have to think about it before we play Twin Strike. So the damage that goes above 24 is the 5th attack. So he'll have 10 left. We will heal with Fairy in a Bottle to 117. Oops. 117 times 0.3, which is 35. We'll heal to 35. 35 is 6 more 6 times attacks. So that'll be his 6th through 12th attacks. And then we'll heal to 50% of our health, which is 58. And then he'll hit us 3 more times, so we'll be at 40. So if we do this, instead of being at 40, we're at 34. And we get 38 damage. Did I do the math wrong? 6th through 11th, that sounds like a mistake that I made, yeah. Alright, so I think we're alive if we play this or not, and we need to get damage, so I'm going to take it. Okay. So many wounds. All the wounds. Alright. I mean, we just play the attacks here, right? There's no, I guess if we play Rage, we get to play Clash, too. Neat. Alright, it wasn't a damage cap, but it got him below 200. Oh my god. Fucking Unceasing Tap triggered. If I play Rage, I get another Unceasing Tap card. Do I want another Unceasing Tap card? Actually, yeah, all these are terrible next turn except for Pummel. So we really need, like, Dual Wield and Pummel to do stuff next turn. Well, so I know that I'm choked. So when I draw the card, I won't be able to play it. The question is, do we want that or not? Because it gets me closer to a shuffle. But I think we can trust Dual Wield Pummel to win us the game, right? Maybe? So if we Dual Wield Pummel, we do 2 plus our strength times 8. 2 plus our strength is 8, so we do 64 damage. 1.5 times that, so slightly more. So like 120 damage-ish. And then we just need the exhaust to do something. Okay. Seems like we're gonna make it. We did line that up, good. Dual hits the Pummel. Pummel does the stuff. Double tap hits a Pummel. Yes! Oh my god. Ugh. Well, we needed almost all of our 9 lives there. I guess we were on our last one. Ate both fairies and the lizard tail. Yikes. Whew. Oh boy. Man, that strange spoon tried to murder me so hard. I don't know why I bought it. I always do that to myself. Don't buy strange spoon. Isaac, if you're watching this later, don't buy that strange spoon. Don't do it. You have a dead branch. Yeah, this was a fun one. Unceasing Tap won us the game. I mean, it didn't not win us the game. It drew us into the hand that won. Yikes. Well, I mean, the deal with Dead Branch decks is you try to generate enough value that like Dead Branch can eventually win it for you, and Dead Branch was really reluctant to win us that game. It really didn't want to do it. It decided it didn't want to. It generated no corruption, no barricade, none of the fun stuff. You just got to beat the heart with like the skinnier teeth was what Dead Branch decided for that last fight. But we did. We got there. No Fiend Fires, no Exhumes. It's true, it did generate 3 barricades 2 turns during the run, so double, triple barricade going on. Could have been a triple barricade, we almost got there. The triple barricade gets a lot of points from the Russian judge. He's always very impressed by triple barricades. Yeah, we did also almost die to Reptimancer. We had the Strength Reptimancer in Act 3. Had a really good Tiny Chest. Definitely the best Tiny Chest run that I've ever had. I think the Dead Branch came out of a Tiny Chest, so respect there, Tiny Chest. We got the Tiny Chest from Niall, and I think he procced 3 times. That's a lot of value out of Tiny Chest. It's like a Calling Bell level Tiny Chest, except with no curse. That sounds really good. From a common relic? Absolutely insane. But yeah, this was a Dead Branch run. We got a lot of value out of the Feed, too. I thought Feed was going to be kind of like a secondary player, but we ended up with 117 health, and we needed every inch of it, so that was pretty helpful. If we'd come into this fight at 80, we would have died. 80 max HP. The Feed is particularly useful because we procced the Lizard Tail with 117 health, so that gave us a ton. Getting a bunch of Feel No Pains was fun. Generating dual wields from the Dead Branch is fun. We had a naughty secret weapon that didn't want to play. That was unfortunate. Could have done with some more Imperviouses or another Fiend Fire or something, but yeah, we got there. It was a good one.